المقابل، قالت وزارة الدفاع الروسية إن الاستخبارات الأمريكية أطلقت حملة لتجنيد أمنية خاصة بالإرسال من أوكرانيا. وأضافت ناطق باسم وزارة الدفاع الروسية إيغور كوناشينكوف أنه يتم في المقام الأول تجنيد متعاقبين بهدف تعويض الخسائر الكبيرة في القوات الأوكرانية. بالمقام الأول يجند متعاقدون من شركات عسكرية أمريكية خاصة. بريطانيا والدنمارك ولاتفيا وهولندا وكرواتيا سمحت بشكل قانوني لمواطنيها بالمشاركة في العمليات العسكرية على الأراضي الأوكرانية. أما قيادة الفيلق الفرنسي فتعتزم بإرسال عسكريين من ذوي الأصول الأوكرانية إلى البلاد لمساعدة النظام الأوكراني. وفق الرئيس زيلينسكي فإن أوكرانيا بانتظار وصول نحو 16,000 من المرتزقة الأجانب لينضموا إلى صفوف الموجودين على الأرض لتعويض الخسائر الفادحة لصفوف القوات الأوكرانية. نحن اعتدنا على هذا الأمر وعايشنا هكذا وضعه مرات عدة في تاريخنا، حيث
Team match, let's go.
First point for the red team.
Team match, let's go.
يلا اختار لك يا جدو. دول العجبيناتنا ما يتفاهمون.
والله cover me.
Killing spree for the red team.
هذا راح يكملوا مهمتهم
Enemy
بينا.
down. Cover me.
Watch out. Killing spree for the red team.
Dead. Target down. Clear.
Watch out.
Reloading.
تذكر واحد انا ما ادري.
Target down.
عباس.
Hey, what the fuck?
The red team is in the lead. Killing spree for the red team.
شنو في الوقت جاي تكتب لي كيلة ها؟
اي والله 4.
شوف
Marked a location. Killing spree for the red team.
انت 4 حتى انا 4 بعد.
for the red team!
No mercy! Cover me! Nice shot! Reloading!
Killing spree for the red team!
Be careful! You're losing the game!
The red team is about to win! The red team is unstoppable!
Victory!
الدراري كيتلاقى لي بزاف السيستم كنصدق نعورها. المهم انا ندير لي ميسيون. اللبس زعما
Team match, let's go!
First point for the red team!
No mercy! Cover me!
تعود لك
Nice shot! Reloading! Enemy down! Cover me!
Killing spree for the red team! The blue team is in the lead.
Expired! Reloading! Cover me! Enemy down!
Killing spree for the blue team!
Kill! Be careful! You're losing the game!
The red team doesn't have a lot of time left.
Blue team victory!
You've got a lot of games on Orango over the next.
First
Yeah.
blood.
We just been talking.
When do you think we're going to start to see, our teams get trimmed even more? When do we start to see some even more action break out here?
I'm really looking at like the 5th phase when it moves to the 6th. That's where the circle becomes so small, the real estate, that there's just not, like housing market, it's just there's just not enough room within the circle, and that's where these teams are going to be picking each other off left and right. That's where you start seeing these teams going from a full 4 team down to a 2, down to a 1, and then they're just kind of playing for placement there. They're not really going to be able to garner as many kill points as they would like to have. Looks like we have so 5 threats is now moving actually out of Pochinki, so out of the city of Pochinki to take up the church side right onto the western edge, and we were loving this little dip right next to the church as well. Perfect for hiding your cars into, but it looks like they still have a little bit of a foothold within the city.
Yeah, it does look like they are trying to gatekeep though, making sure that not gonna let anyone through. They can see obviously supply crate getting dropped, and there's a bit of a distance away from them, so we'll see if
a lot more kills on that side rather than, hey, we're just gonna sit nice and pretty in our houses in Pochinki, and these teams are not. You're not gonna have any teams doing a drive-by close enough to the city for you to get any of those kill points. So yeah, coming out, playing a little bit more aggressive, a little bit closer to SVG Team Savage Esports as well.
Plus, you get that natural high ground from the church as well, so it's such a good little position to put yourself at. Circle's closing in again. That is dead center. What is this?
Woo!
We are getting so lucky with this.
Oh, man. Okay, one of these is going to be a hardship.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the cluster of teams right now. It's about to get real bloody. And looks like Doom actually just about missing out on spotting that other team there. Didn't actually catch who they were driving past, but people are going to be getting real cramped now, so expect to see some action start to break out in the next few moments. We've only had a single death so far. It looks like
yeah,
both teams are well aware of each
we
other from this church high ground.
Yeah, that's very interesting that Savage Esports actually had to push up from the compound that they were at. So one was knocked just down below. It's the utility usages. I mean, we talked about, looting, and just equally as important as getting, 2 good guns with all the attachments and all the ammo. Equally important is getting those utility and resources like the grenades, like the smokes. People are throwing so many grenades and smokes and utilities these days because the grenades, they open up the fight if you're going to be able to get a knock like 5T was able to do onto Savage. And you're basically you're not exposed to take any damage. Throw a grenade, get a nice good old knock, and then be able to open up the fight for the rest. But looks like Savage Esports was able to get the player back up on his feet, and they're gonna I think they were cursing themselves. I'm like, why did we go up all this way? Both of them come back to the compound in the fields of Pochinki as we now shift out to LMB, taking some shots into the distance onto a team rotating past them. All right,
Still,
team
we
rescue.
got another death. Sorry, but looks like
yeah, for sure,
close to each other here.
Let's
keep our eyes now, because I think this is where we're going to start to see this more and more of this action break out. Rescue on this high ground. They know that Clear are down there in that compound. I believe they've seen them, and I think Clear are very much aware of that themselves. So these two teams are going to just be battling to try and either get their way safely beyond this point, maybe deeper in, or they're just going to look to hold for the moment. Rescue got a really nice high ground here, though, just looking down over them. Savage also not too far away. LMB, as you can see on the map, coming in close as well. So so the circle is closing in. We still haven't had as much action as I was expecting from that circle, but teams are getting closer and closer to each other. You can see where the circle is right now. We've got a couple of teams central, and if this circle does shift now, that could really uproot them and force them out of their bunkered down positions.
Yeah, you're like, Monica, you said EU likes to take some action early game. This you obviously haven't seen that quite yet. It shifts onto Pochinki. So 5 threats, that was such a great reposition of themselves right on the hill, because like I said, all of these teams, and this is getting into that kind of middle game now, all of these teams that aren't within the circle, like LMV, like Team Panda, like Team Shockwave, they're gonna have to send it somewhere in the circle here, and it's gonna be 5 threats, it's gonna be Savage, it's gonna be like Team Laco Nostra that are gonna be able to farm these kills on these teams that weren't able to get blessed with the circle. They don't already have a foothold, and they're gonna be very vulnerable driving past, because they can't, you're going to be driving, you can't really shoot back. All you can do is just like hope to God my vehicle doesn't blow up, and find some sort of way to hunker down.
Team match, let's go.
First point for the red team! the red team!
Expired! Cover me!
Killing spree for the red team! The red team is unstoppable!
Whoa.
Enemy down! Reloading! Dead! Cover me! Reloading!
Killing spree for the blue team!
Cover me!
The blue team is in the lead. Killing spree for the blue team!
Kill! Reloading!
مخبى.
Dead!
Half of the match is over, and the red team is in the lead.
Expired! Cover me!
Killing spree for the red team!
Be careful! You're losing the game!
The blue team doesn't have a lot of time left.
Team victory!
هنا المواد المتبقية. كل هذه مواد إضافية. هنا المواد التي صنعناها خلال الأعوام السابقة. انظر.